think I'm a few minutes late, so I do apologise. I hope everyone is well. My name is Tracy Bish. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Central Victoria, Australia, and it's Create with Tracy live on Thursday here on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining in and coming along today. I'm just going to try and pull up my video on YouTube over on my laptop, so it won't be a second. As you're popping on, please pop on and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. That makes you go into the draw for next week to win the card that we're creating tonight. So that's always really fun. You don't want to miss out on that at all. Okay. So hopefully everyone's had a really great week. I've had a slow but a busy week. I don't know how to describe that. Hi Marion, how are you? So what's happened in the business this week? So my working week has been really slow. I think COVID and beginning of the year, people are not really spending any money, so there's no one on the roads, there's no one coming in. So I'm trying to get a little bit more crafting done, at least my computer crafting work. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to wait a few minutes until a few more people pop on. Let me tell you a little bit about what we've been doing this week besides just our boring work. Last weekend we did go into town, so Marion's on here. For those that you don't know, Marion is my mum. And we went in, my husband and I went in with my mum and dad, and we went into town on Sunday. We did the Bendigo markets, which was a lot of fun, although I did get really burnt. It's been a while since I've been out in the sun, I think. So, and it was hot, really hot. So I got a little bit burnt, but we did get some amazing plants at the market. So if you don't go to the markets very often and you love plants, I highly recommend going and getting some plants from the markets. They were super cheap. Anyway, we also checked out a recycle place in Bridge Street here in Bendigo, and they recycle metal things and make them into other things, so more decorations for your garden and stuff. So that was really great to have a look at as well. And of course we went to Bunnings, so we needed a few more plants. Hi Ingrid, how are you? So yeah, it was a busy Sunday, I will say. I was very tired Sunday night. I think it was probably more so to do with being burnt, but it was lovely. I've got some new plants to plant, and my husband's been working on a new garden area. We bought a water feature a few years ago, and I did take a video the other day. I'll have to pop that up, but we've got a water feature that we bought a few years ago, and now we're beautifying our backyard. So it's going to be really nice. I'm excited. We've got some plants to pop in those that garden area as well. So I'll put that video out tomorrow so you can have a look at what we're doing in our backyard. But super fun. I'm super excited as well. We got some little hedges to put around the water feature. Can't wait for them to grow. But anyway, all right everyone, I've got a few people on now, so let's get started with what's going on for today. So I've got a really fun fold card for Valentine's Day today, so I'm excited to show you that one. But before we do that, we'll do some of our announcements first. So I'm just going to pop the camera down. Give me a second. So hopefully everyone's had a really great week. Let me know what you guys have been up to as well. It's always fun to find out what everyone's been up to. All right, so this week's Tracy's Sunday Challenge is a colour combo, which is, I love colour combo challenges. The colour combo is Daffodil Delight, Mango Melody, Pacific Point, and Coastal Cabana, and Flirty Flamingo. That was the other colour. So let me show you the card that we created on Sunday, and you can see that video, and I still haven't done anything with that, but you can see that video here on YouTube. But a really great fun fold card. This is partial die cutting, which can be a little bit tricky if you're not paying attention, but this card's actually pretty easy to do, and it's called a flip card. So and I love it. We've got the awesome Otters stamp set. This is a free Sale A Bration item that you can choose as your free gift with a qualifying order. I've also got the beautiful Pattern Party DSP, which is gorgeous. It's a huge big pack, and this is one of the host stamp sets from the annual catalogue, and I highly recommend this because there are so many beautiful bright patterns and colours, as well as black and white, so you really will be able to use that quite easily. And I thought this is gorgeous. You could easily change this into a boy card by taking out the Flirty Flamingo, and maybe you could add a little bit of Flirty Flamingo in the hat or something like that, but make this more of a boy's card with, you could use Bermuda Bay, you could use Coastal Cabana to add the colours back in again. So really easy to make a male card as well. Marion's been gardening and crafting. Beautiful cards, fantastic. I know you did 8 cards yesterday. How many did you end up doing today? Always fun. Alrighty, so the catalogue launch party for our mini catalogue. I'm doing this launch party with my friend Diane Tillery. She is the Celtic stamper in the US. I'm really excited for this catalogue launch because it's going to be so much fun doing this launch with a friend, and I've had a few sign-ups already. But if you would like to join in, I do have a sign-up registration form over on my blog, so tracybish.blogspot.com. Go over and sign up for that one if you're interested. I'll send out PayPal invoices, and payment is required by Saturday, so Saturday the 22nd. So I can get all the product ordered and to me, and then I can divvy it up and send it out, so you'll have it in time for Saturday, February the 5th. If you're part of my team, which is the Inky Stampers, you'll get to come along and join in for free. You won't get any of the product, but I can tell you exactly what we'll be using for our make and takes. But it's going to be fun. We're going to have stamping presentations. We're going to have make and takes. We're going to have a mystery stamping section, as well as sample cards and projects to show you as well with new products in the catalogue. So super fun. We've had to put it off a little bit because we've had problems with getting supplies, especially here in the South Pacific. We've only just received some of our Sale A Bration items today, so if you have been waiting to place an order for some of the Sale A Bration items, they're now available. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a second. But you'll have to Saturday to register and sign and pay for your invoice if you want to take part in the catalogue launch party. Also, if you do take up the offer of purchasing the starter kit with me through the Inky Stampers, you'll get the catalogue launch party attendance absolutely free. Alright, so it is Sale A Bration time. This is where you're going to receive free goodies of your choice from the Sale A Bration catalogue, and I do have one here, right here. For every $90 or $180 spend in a qualifying order, let's just say I'm really happy because today we were able to choose new products. So let me just quickly go through what's available and just let you know what's not available. And there is only one product not available now. So the Island Vibes, you can purchase that one as a free gift. The Daffodil Afternoon is the one that's not available. So that DSP pack with the daffodils, that's still not available. That should be in the week ending the 31st. So if that's the one you want, you should hopefully get it before the 31st, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. The Catching Butterflies stamp set's now available. The Driving By stamp set's now available. And the Sunshine and Rainbows DSP is now available. Woohoo! I'm so excited for this one. So bright, happy and fun. The Marvelous, Simply Marvelous paper has been available the whole time, as well as the awesome Otters. The Friendly Hello is also available. This is with a $180 spend, and the other $180 spend is the Special Moments stamp set. This is a really great one, has wonderful sentiments, so you'll get a lot of enjoyment and use out of this set. So all those are available except for that Daffodil DSP. But okay, that's okay, we're getting there. So this is available till the end of February, although the Stampin' Up have told us we'll have another 2 weeks after that, because we've had so many problems with getting product here in Australia. So Sale A Bration is going to be extended just that little bit, which is so good. But yeah, it is only while stocks last. So if we sell out of some of those products with the back order system that Stampin' Up are now doing, if it's not available, you won't be able to put it on back order, so you will miss out. So honestly, if there's something there that you're really wanting, please get in and get it now. All right. Okay. Also, with through Sale A Bration, there is a great joining offer, which is really, really good. Let me just say, if you like to purchase Stampin' Up, you love their products, you would like to get a discount on your products, now's the time to purchase your starter kit. With the starter kit, the starter kit is $169. You'll get to choose $235 worth of product. That's $66 free straight up. It's free delivery for your starter kit as well, so you're not paying any shipping or postage. And you'll also get to choose 2 free stamp sets. Now these are stamp sets of your choice. They have to be current and available stamp sets, so it could be in the annual catalogue, the mini catalogue, so you've got heaps to choose from, and that's an added bonus for joining up and during Sale A Bration. The other thing is, any order after that, you're going to get 20% off every order. So fantastic. It's such a wonderful company. There's so many benefits for being a Stampin' Up demonstrator, from special events, special promotions. You're part of an exclusive Facebook group. Look, the friendships that I've made through Stampin' Up have been amazing. So if it's something that you're thinking about, please get in touch with me. I'd love to help in any way answer your questions. And this is available till the 28th of February. So if you want it all, if you're one of those people that looks at the catalogue and wants it all, being a demonstrator is the way to do it, and you don't have to do classes or Facebook Lives or anything like that. You can just purchase for yourself at a discount. So that is always available there as well. Alrighty. Now, if you're in need of any of the catalogues, these 2 catalogues that are available now, and you're not already ordering from a demonstrator, please get in touch with me. I'll happily send one out to you. Obviously, you have to be in Australia, but yeah, if you don't have a demonstrator that you're already ordering through, please get in touch with me, because yeah, these are really great catalogues. Also available for demonstrators right now, we have the All Together bundle. And the reason I'm telling you this, because I know it's only available to demonstrators, but if you like this set, because this is coming out in the annual catalogue later on in the year, you can sign up for a to purchase the starter kit, and you can get this in your starter kit. So it's just another reason that being a demonstrator is so good, because they really do look after you. So the All Together bundle or collection comes with, you can buy the whole kit. There are stamping blends in flesh tones. There is a Here Together stamp set and a die set, and some DSP. So I'll just bring this up a little bit closer for you to see. I really like the die set because these sentiments are big, which makes it really good. And we have the 2 images that cut out the stamps. And we have beautiful DSP. This is 6x6 black and white. What's great about black and white is you can color it with your stamping blends, so you can change colors to anything. And there's plenty of designs there with hands and these sorts of images that you can color in as well. And those are the new stamping blends. So they're natural tones, light, medium, medium deep, and deep, which I think we have all the colors, all the skin tones there now, which is fantastic that we can have something for everyone now. So that is available as well. Alrighty. The other thing that I just wanted to quickly say, anyone who purchases this month using this host code, you'll get a few different things from me. The first one being a handmade card. Let me just show you the handmade card. There is also a blue one, which I've just already sent out, but it'll be made exactly the same with the Simply Marvelous paper and the Awesome Otters. This is what I made the first Thursday of the month, which is always my customer appreciation card, is the first Thursday of the month. So you'll receive one of those in the mail. You'll also receive via email a bundle tutorial. This is always packed with some really great designs of cards and projects, so that's always fun. And this is the card that I created using that Awesome Otter stamp set. My inky stampers, my team that are under me, will receive the bundle tutorial absolutely free as well. And for anyone who purchases over $100, not only will you get to choose a free Sale A Bration item, I'll also be sending you a free gift as well. Now we have the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle that's available also. This is a monthly tutorial. You can purchase it in my online store. There are 12 tutorials from demonstrators. Well, I'm in Australia, Joe is in the UK, and 10 of the other demonstrators are US demonstrators. But for this month in January, we're using the Party Pattern DSP. And this is really great. This is the host set in the annual catalogue, and this is the card that I've created for the tutorial. So beautiful fun fold, and that's available over my blog if you would like to purchase. So I think last week I did tell you about a collaboration that I was doing with Wendy Cranford, and I can show you the products now. You may have already seen the projects on my blog and on YouTube already, but let me bring them in and show you. So it's using the Sweet Talk Suite. This is the card, and I'm going to push the heart through and it opens the card up. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this card. Gorgeous DSP. So we have that one. And if you haven't seen it, it is here on my YouTube channel, so you can check that out. There's also a downloadable PDF if you would like to get the tutorial. So a little box using those sweet little boxes. And this has been almost cased from the catalogue, if you have a look at the catalogue. And then the third one is this great little treat holder. Absolutely love this using the DSP. Super cute, and you could get lots of different sweets or treats inside there as well. So those are the 3 projects that I created. Wendy created other projects, so you can check hers out. There is a link to her post as well, and you can have a downloadable print of her projects there as well. Alrighty. Right, so I think that's all I had to let you know. Let me show you the card that we're going to be creating tonight, which is this one here. How cool is that? And no DSP, this is all stamping, so love this card. So I actually created this, I had the stamp set, but I didn't have any of the DSP, so this is just created completely on just the stamp set and die bundle. So let me show you that. It is the Sweet Conversations bundle from the mini catalogue. They are, oops, let's move those over. It's a photopolymer stamp set, and there's a die set as well. Lots and lots of hearts, perfect for Valentine's Day or for those beautiful cards that you're using hearts for. So we have this one here. I am also using this colour combo, which is really nice and bright and fun. We have Granny Apple Green, Real Red, Highland Heather, and Pool Party. So let's bring in our supplies. I have everything mostly cut and ready to go, but not everything. So I'm gonna pop that over there. We have Petal Pink as our as our card base, and in the description of this video I've got all the measurements, so you don't have to worry too much there. We have 2 pieces of Highland Heather. We have 3 pieces of basic white, so these will be mattings for our Highland Heather, and also one on the back. And I have a spare one here because this one doesn't have anything on it, and I thought I want to pop a piece of basic white on there with a little bit of stamping, just so you have somewhere to write on the back of the card. We have 2 pieces of Pool Party, 2 small pieces of basic white, and 2 more pieces of real red for our bottom piece. And then I've just got extra pieces for die cutting. So what we're going to do first is I want to create our fun fold on our card base. And this is going to measure 11.5 by 4 1/8. And we're going to do a little bit of scoring. So hopefully you can see that. Okay, so we're going to score at 2 7/8, 3 3/4. No, that's not right. That could have been bad. Two 3/4. Oh, my measurements are way off. Two 7/8. 5 3/4. And 8 5/8. Okay, so I just had one measurement off. That's not too bad. That could have been a lot worse. Okay, so 5 3/4. So just to let you know, the measurements here on on the video are wrong, so I have to go in and change those. And then 8 5/8. And we're going to turn it to the other side. This is on the 4 1/8, and we're going to mark it at 1.5. But what we want to do is, so we have 4 rectangles here. I'm going to pop it in at the 1.5 mark, and we're just going to cut from that first score line down to that last score line. So these middle pieces are the ones that are going to be cut. So hopefully that makes sense. I'll show you again in just a minute. So that gives us that little slit in between the first score line and the last one. So now we want to create our fold. So we're going to fold, let's see if I can come back in a little just so you can see it. So we're going to fold backwards on our first one. This little 1.5 is actually going to come forward like that. But this one here is going to go backwards. There we go. So I want to bring my bone folder in and give both those score lines a good pressing. And then this one here is going to go backwards again. And we have that. So when it closes, it actually sits like that. Hope that makes sense. Once we start adding all our pieces, it gives it that extra weight, so it goes together really well. Alrighty, so we can pop this to the side. Let's bring in our basic white pieces. So we have the 2 that will go around our Highland Heather, and then our 2 little ones around the real red. And we're going to use Petal Pink. So I have real red. Hi Sylvia. Can't get used to turning YouTube on. that's okay. Not a problem. And I'm also going to need the Petal Pink, so I didn't grab that before. And with our stamp set, we're using a ton of stamps. So I'm going to grab those out as well. We've got the X, the O. We want the You're Cute. And what's really good about this stamp set is you have solid hearts, then you have the ones that are like the conversational hearts that do the outside and the sentiment. So that's really great. I also want the Hug Me. And there's 3 different size hearts. So fat ones, and then there's a thin one as well. What else do I want? You're Cute, Hug Me. We want the little fat one and the big heart and the little heart. I think that's all of them. We can always come back and get more anyway. So I'm going to add these onto blocks really quick. I don't know if you can hear Pippi, one of our dogs. She's sooking at the door. I almost left her in the office because both dogs have been in the office all week and I don't hear a boo out of them at all. And I thought, well, if I do my live, I could leave them in the office and they'll be fine. But then I thought, well, if I go live, I'll be stuck. If they make a whole heap of noise out there, I'd have to take a few minutes to get them outside. But anyway, I did put them outside, but now she's sitting at the door and just whinging. So I'm going to move these over. So we're going to do our 2 little pieces first. And we're doing the X and O, so this one down here. So I'm going to stamp in real red. Actually, no, let's do the O first, because that's going to be in the middle. So this is Petal Pink, and then coming in with the real red on either side. And I think this is the first Thursday where we've had decent weather that hasn't been windy, raining, some sort of storm, power outage. I had a bit of a thing going on where every Thursday we had some sort of storm come through. And I've always worried that we're going to lose power, and we never did. It's just weird. So we're going to use that solid larger heart. In our 2 pieces that are on the front of the card, we're just going to, this is all just random stamping now. So I'm going to do a quick random stamp around. And you're going to be going off the page as well, or off the cardstock. And I love this. You've got such a difference between the solid and then it goes really light towards the edge. Very, very pretty. So we're working with our bigger stamps to start with because it's easy to fill with smaller stamps. I'm going to get rid of that one quickly. We use our real red because this we're using the You're Cute, which is also another big heart. So I'm going to try and get 3 of each of the bigger stamps in. But also going off the edge as well. Excellent. So when you're random stamping, what actually happens is you'll have nothing will be uniform, which I really like because even if I tried to have it all the same, it just wouldn't happen. So the next big one is the Hug Me, and we're doing Pool Party with that one. Got a few of those in off the edge. There we go. These are beautiful colours. Now tell me, do you guys do Valentine's cards? It's not actually something that my husband and I really do, but I do them for my videos. So you will get a card, but it's not something we did before I've become a demonstrator. Cute. And I think I might do another one just over here. Yep. And we can always come back in and add more. In fact, I'm just thinking I might want another one up here, because the next one we're doing granny apple green for little hearts, so we're just sort of filling in the areas. So granny apple green. These are in little rows of solid hearts. There's also a row of the outline of hearts, which we'll use again in a minute. I'm just going to line up one at a time. That way I'm not getting ink everywhere. We're just going to fill in all our little gaps, making sure that you turn your stamp around. This is something that I do regularly, so if you follow me, you've probably seen me do this a million times. But I do, and I just popped on that second part. This is really great for beginner stampers if you don't want to purchase a lot of supplies. You can make your own DSP, which is really good as well. Okay, I like that one. Let's do the last one here. I think I might come in with maybe the Hug Me pool party. Yeah, okay. So let's bring the pool party back in, and I'll just add a little bit around the edges for that one. There we go. That's pretty cute. So we have those two images done as well. Let's bring in that one for the back. And we can do whatever we want for this one, but I think what I'd like to do is maybe do one of those, do a real red big heart. Can you hear my dog? She's throwing herself at the door. Silly girl. And we'll do a little heart. No. I can fit two little hearts in there, so I'm going to do one in the granny apple, and then I'm going to come back in with Petal Pink. Okay. And the great thing is you can change it to anything you like. So I'm going to clean that one off. Cute. So you've got plenty of room to do your stamping. Hi Deborah, how are you? So apparently I'm getting trolled as we're watching. Oh, that's okay. You haven't been too late. We're just doing the card now. It's nice that you've been able to join us. All right, so we have our back piece. Now we can start working on our 2 pool party pieces. As you can see, I've stamped one with the detailed hearts in Highland Heather, and then with our solid little hearts, we've used Petal Pink. And I really liked that I've used different inks on Pool Party. I think it looks really good. If you're one of those ones that, you know, would prefer it being Pool Party on Pool Party, by all means, you can definitely change it to that. I'm just making sure that they're going the right way. It'd be bad if the hearts were on the wrong side. Let's bring our 2 heart stamps in. And so I've got my Highland Heather. This one we're doing our outlines stamps with. And we're going to have to line it up because it won't go all the way across. I have ink everywhere. So it'll be amazing if I don't end up with ink all over my cards. So I'm just going to line these up. And because we're going to come back through and add little solid Highland Heather hearts and also put a decoration over the top, I don't think you have to be so precise, but I think that's pretty easy to do. And let's bring in that Petal Pink for that last one. So just the same again. And I think the Petal Pink on the Pool Party, I really like that. I think that looks really nice. So has everyone been crafting this week, or have you had a chance to craft? Okay, so we have all our stamping done. I had this already die cut. So in the die set, this one here makes a little envelope, but we also need a little tag and a large heart. What else do we need? A medium heart. I think that's that one. I think that's all we need. Alrighty. So I also need my basic white. I've got 2 bits of scraps here. We've got a basic white scrap and Highland Heather. We're going to be die cutting the Highland Heather with that little tag, but we're going to stamp 2 hearts, so that heart there and the You're Cute. So we can get our Real Red out and do the You're Cute. I don't know what it is about the Real Red. I always end up with it everywhere. And then Granny Apple Green for that small heart. And I'm just going to clean that really quickly. It's got the Highland Heather on it still. So a fair bit of stamping. I think if you had the Sweet Talk DSP, you could maybe change some of these panels to be the DSP. That would work really well. And I did sort of think about whether I was going to do that. But then I thought, well, the colours that I've chosen that I want to use didn't really go with these colours, so, and the DSP. So I'm just going to quickly die cut these ones out using my cut and emboss machine. Now don't forget, leaving a comment will get you in the draw for next week to have a chance of winning this card, which is always fun. And it doesn't matter if you're not watching live, you You could be watching the replay and still leave a comment. You'll still go in the draw. After we've finished creating this card, I will be doing the drawing of last week's card. So make sure you stick around to the end in case you've won. And I always send it out in the mail. So even if you're overseas, I do send them overseas as well. So we have those cut out ready to go. Okay, we're cooking now. Let's bring our Petal Pink card base in, and we can start adding all our layers together. So we're going to add the Petal Pink matting with our stamped image. I think the pastel colours with this stamp set work so well. There is a lot of layering though, but that gives it a lot of strength for the card as well, which I really like. And we can just add these straight down to the card. So this is the first and fourth panel of our card. And there's a nice little gap all the way around. I think this card would work really well if you're watching TV. You could definitely make these easily and watch TV, popping them all together. I'm going to add these ones. And I do have to die cut some little hearts as well from the Highland Heather. So I'll go back in a minute and do those. I'll put this one down. Whoop. So our liquid glue, which is the Tombow multi-purpose liquid glue, has a little bit of wiggle room, so you've got plenty of time to get it in position before it stays stuck. So we've got our two little hearts and crosses, no, noughts and crosses. Just going to layer those two together. Looks like I've cut under my nail. So I bought new stamp pads when we had that last big sale, the 15% off or whatever it was. I bought I had some new ones, I had a lot of older ones. I replaced all my older ones with the new ones. And Real Red, I used to use in my classes and it was completely broken. It used to come apart every time you opened it up. So I was really looking forward to the Real Red. A, because I seem to always get it everywhere, and B, because when you open it, it goes flying. But I don't know whether I'm going to have any more luck with the new one, looking at my fingers. Red's just one of those ones that stains everything. Okay. You can actually add the one to the back as well. So we're going to pop it here on this one. And you could put the sentiment in here that's Valentine's Day is Happy Valentine's Day, but there's also Happy to have you in my life. So if you're not giving it to your significant other. Okay. Cute. What we can do is we can add these elements together and then we'll go and die cut some of our little Highland Heather hearts. So with our little envelope, there is one edge that's actually smaller than the other, and that's the top of your envelope. So these fold down. I'm going to bring in a glue dot just to add the envelope together. Glue dot will hold it just fine. Deborah says she made a card using the ladybug. Oh, made the ladybug into a bee. Very clever. I actually did see that the other day, and I only received that stamp set the other day, and I haven't had a chance to really play with it, but I did see someone made a ladybug, or sorry, not a ladybug, a bumblebee, and it was so cute. So I'm going to add a dimensional to the heart, and we can pop him outside the little envelope. Cute. You're cute. We're going to add some dimensionals to that one as well. Oh, Marion said she has a black one that's exactly the same. Touch it and it's everywhere. Maybe we all just have that one that does it. So we're going to use some baker's twine, some white baker's twine, and I'll show you what I've done there. So for our little envelope, I wanted to wrap around the envelope, and you want enough that you can tie a little bow as well. We lost our baker's twine there for a little while. Now it's back as an essentials pack, which is great. So I'm just going to do a little bow. It's a little twisted, but it's fine. Gonna cut the edges off. And we can add some dimensionals to that one and pop him up. That's going to be on that Petal Pink piece. That'll be fine. Is anyone doing anything this weekend? Got anything exciting coming up? And for the top of this one, I'm just going to take a length of the baker's twine, double it over, and then we're going to create a bow on top here. So I've got plenty of baker's twine here. I find it's easier to have a little bit too much, and it's not like ribbon, it's not super expensive baker's twine, so there's nothing worse than trying to tie a bow and there's no room. Actually, I'm gonna take that off, take it upside down. Sometimes tying a bow upside down makes it sit better. So I'm holding onto my loops, holding on to the centerpiece, and then pulling my tails. That will keep that bow nice and bow-like. Another little tip that I've learnt along the way. Cute, cute. All right, so now I need to bring that Highland Heather in. In that die set, there are tons of little hearts. See these ones here? There's a couple of doubles. There's lots of little ones. I'm just going to run those ones through. I think that should be enough. I'll just run that through the cut and emboss machine, and then we can add those in. If I need some more, I can always run it through again. What I really want to do is die cut a whole heap in different colours. keep in a little bag. Maybe that's something I could do while I'm working in between people coming in. That might work. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to add these down. Yep, so I've got 6, that's all I needed. So if I take my pick tool in, this will make it a lot easier. I'll pick it up. I'm going to add just a little drop of liquid glue down. Whoops. And that will pop him down in place. You could also use mini glue dots maybe if you want that pop-up feature. The mini glue dots would probably be perfect size, really. So this video is going a little bit longer than normal, sorry everyone. But there's a lot of stamping and creating on this one. Oh, Marion said a job for you. Sounds perfect. When can you come over? You got a good job done today for me, which is fantastic. Very much appreciate it. Okay, so we have our little hearts there. Grab my lids back on. Our little tag, we're going to add some dimensionals to the back. And you know what? That is our project done. You could add some some rhinestones. You could add some of those iridescent rhinestones that are part of the Sweet Talk suite. They would work really well. And you can find these on this whole suite on page 8 and 9 of the mini catalogue. It's a great one. How cute is that? So it folds down, opens up, and that's perfect size to go in an envelope. So, you know, if you're thinking about that's not going to fit in an envelope, it certainly does. It's the same size as a normal card. Hi, Carolyn. You're late to the party today. That's okay. You can watch it again later if you want to catch up. So that's the card using the Sweet Talk suite or the Sweet Conversations bundle, because we really haven't used anything else from that suite. But super cute. Love it. Alrighty. Alright, so let's bring in the card from last week, which was that ghosting technique. Did everyone see that? If you didn't, you can go back and have a look at it. I'm going to move that over there because that's really messy. So let me show you the card. So this is the one that we did last week, and we had our team meeting afterwards, and I noticed, so my sample was different to the card that we created, and let me tell you why it was different. On my sample card, I used the Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent, which were both in colours. For the card that I created last week, I actually picked up the Just Jade card ink. So we used Just Jade for our backing here. So everyone said that they actually loved the Just Jade better. But that is the ghosting technique. Super fun. We used to have glossy paper years ago with Stampin' Up. They don't sell it anymore, but you can buy photo paper, which is what I've used here. Stamp it with Versamark ink and then let it dry for at least an hour. Well, I found it's easier if you leave it to dry, and then go over it with your ink blending brushes. Perfect. Great technique. All right, so let me bring in the names for everyone who commented last week. Good luck, everyone. Oh, thanks, Deborah. You loved last week's card. Fantastic. Thanks, Marion. All right, so good luck. I have multiple names. Here we go. Carolyn. Well done, Carolyn. Alrighty. So I've got actually team goodies to send out tomorrow. So I'll pop the team goodies in with your card as well. So congratulations. Now don't forget, all you need to do is just comment on the video, whether it be live, whether it be on the replay, and you go in the draw, which is always fun. Now if you're interested in purchasing the Sweet Conversations bundle, you can purchase that in my online store. Don't forget to use the host code. You get all those benefits of purchasing through me. If you're after the starter kit and you want to get your hands on a whole heap of product that is at a great discount, you can get in touch with me, or there is a sign up link for the starter kit in the description of this video as well. Alright, so let me pop the camera around really quickly. Alright everyone, thank you so much for joining in today. My, oh there we go. Lucky you were here for the draw. You would have got it anyway, Caroline. I always send it out. Alright everyone, don't forget this Sunday I'll be doing another Tracy Sunday challenge, so you can come and join me 8:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Time here on YouTube, and it's a fun one. You're going to like this one. It's a bit of a hard card, so if you like doing creative cards, come back and join me, because yeah, it's a really good one. And yeah, hopefully you have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week, what's left of it, and yeah, I'll see you hopefully on Sunday or maybe next Thursday. Alright everyone, have a wonderful night. Bye bye.